top of it. EDG are looking to wombo up a team fight and trust in that to win this game, but I've already seen WE get wins this way, playing the Outlast style, and I think it is winners without flash, without that play, as you called out. Xiaohao will take over to level 6 first. He's also spotted on a ward going for these Raptors, and there's the Paranoia immediately engaged on top of him. He's going to smite the big Krug, but he doesn't have 6. Flash for flash, follow. Shockwave going to get the CC shield off of Monkey, and Xiaohao will punish Monkey for the aggressive invade and get EDG on the board first.
Yes, are definitely going to like this if they have the opportunity to apply pressure in a side lane.
Scaris is going to drop the Emperor's Divide early and just sets up the easy Shockwave over Paranoia combo. It's like Carousel, but everywhere else, EDG's items also just further leaning into the fact that they will dominate this mid game. And it certainly helps that they now have the first 2 Drakes under their belt as we look towards an Ocean Soul for game 1.
And that Soul in about 10 minutes is hang on, ZDZ might be in trouble.
WE, we're getting proactive. I like it. On the hunt, popped. Cube here to just try and get some CC down on the ZDZ. Yao here as well. He's going to eat the public execution. And ZDZ's going to get the double dash. He has his flash as well. Gets over the fat wall. Double dashing in style as ZDZ as he outplays the 1v3 gank. And, well, okay, hold on. Let's not ruin it. Holding this turret. He's gonna stay here. I don't hate it. Fine. He does have his Nico coming on over. Parukia waiting off in the wings with Pop Blossom available. If WE get a little bit too big for their britches. But they'll just settle for a couple of plates thanks to the grubs. But what's happening on bot side?
Yep, I like this a lot. Angel allowing himself to side lane and goal. You place this in mid lane and you really open up the map on that bot side. You make it a lot more difficult for WE to contest you. As, hang on,
Karis
in a bit of trouble.
We were praising you, buddy, but you forgot you don't have a tier 1 turret. He's got a flash and dash, but here comes Xiaohao to land right on top of his head. He's got no dashes, no flashes, and now no color left in his screen.
And 3 members on bot lane. I mean, you gotta stun someone here now for WE. You can see the reset is coming off from Cube to try and save this turret. I don't think they're going to get the full thing. Actually, they might. All right, let's see if the train... Yeah, okay, so the train arrives just in time to save the tower, and Cube is going to deny a little bit of gold from EDG, but they still got a ton of plates, so they are continuing to convert a lot of these kills and a lot of these picks that they get into actually to build into getting around those 2 item breakpoints for themselves. This Dragon has spawned. Herald is still in inventory.
Nobody saw him in the brush. It's still Xiaohao engaged. Wild Growth comes across. Yaoyao's going to get tagged, though. About has to flash out of the bullet time as well, as Xiaohao will drop. TP coming over top to make sure 5 members strong. Angel's going to force Monkey to flash out of his own jungle as well. EDG are bloodthirsty to right the wrongs of this matchup first time round.
And who needs the Pop Blossom? Immediately started up there. I love the confidence from Xiaohao yet again. He starts up the fight. ZDZ is there to follow. Point. All of the things are starting to come up heads for them. And WE really just desperate for any kind of a response, but they're not able to make one. They're going to be late to intercepting this Drake. Maybe they can look for a kill on the receiving end, but I don't think it's possible. It's Cube.
Okay. Shortest little shuffle there on the Unstoppable Onslaught. How do they do it, though? Especially without that Scion ult, right? It's like, what are we banking on? Monkey hitting a cleaver? I mean, he just smited for a slow. Doesn't even get rid of the strut passive. Leave just dancing around all of WE as they look to converge on this mid-tier 1 turret, which they will finally knock down to pick up some much-needed gold, but there's always a trade.
It feels like it might be shave off some of these engages from WE, or EDG.
You're certainly right, Quacks. I love watching the... Oh, hold on. Paranoia. Jump on from Xiaohao. It's Xiaohao again. He gets feared up. Wild Growth. Does not matter. There's nothing happening there to save Xiaohao. It's another pick here from Xiaohao and a mighty first 20 minutes here from EDG. But as good of a lead as this is, Quacks, I do want to bring up the point that this part of the game forward has been where EDG has struggled the most. Hopefully it doesn't come at this Baron they're forcing at 21 and a half minutes. WE are looking to make a stand here. They are TPing in a 4 versus 5. Pop Blossom isn't going to do anything. Monkey Pops has some dosage. He's running right after Angel, but a clutch fear comes down from Xiaohao. First take is cut down. Bullet time is interrupted on leave. Thanks to Q's a decimating smash. But there's no way for any carries to step up. They don't have their pocket Kin Lulu, and they don't have their big tanky Mundo. So it's only Cube that takes some harass. Maybe at least Team WE should have stalled off this Baron play.
Yeah, EDG.
But right now, attention must go towards this Drake pit. You called it out. We're getting a Ocean Soul Drake spawning at 24.5 minutes, and Parukia already has a devastating flank with Monkey down to about half HP. ZDZ and Parukia are looking. Finally, Parukia will be spotted, so WE know they have to go further into enemy territory because the enemy is behind them, waiting and lurking. ZDZ and Parukia want to find a miracle flank as the Dragon has been started up. On the hunt, going to be popped for extra move speed. Parukia's going to make his move now. The Pop Blossom goes down. They don't get any big hits. And this time, About's able to stave up. That's a huge effort to fight, but the bullet time from Leave will put the cherry on top. A masterful game one from EDG. It's Monkey only finding one trade back. It is on to the jungler, but now all the carries, the support systems are gone. It's just the tanks hoping they get a crack at this Dragon that they never will truly see.
I mean, okay, now Monkey is over the wall. Really good blast cone there from ZDZ.
Oh, yep. Gonna have to flash right back over where he came from, and now there is no chance for him to really contest this. I mean, how does he get over this wall? He's got to walk around, and Monkey will surrender the Ocean Soul to the jungler-less EDG.
Kills the layering again from EDG, really what I think determined that fight. And just the fact that they're too far ahead, WE really can't fight back. There's a Baron on the board, and they're just going to immediately start it. They don't even have to get a pick. They're confident enough to say, if you want to fight us on this, go ahead, try it.
We dare you to walk into our ultimates. All 5 of them back up and available, but WE have no other option than to throw caution to the wind. Baron down about 5k as the lights do go out. Where does Xiaohao go in? He's going to mark on top of a target with the bullet time shockwave that drags Xiaohao back down under. And here comes the Pop Blossom to grab 3 more members. Pulling execution hits onto About. EDG are lining these ultimates like they got the biggest target in front of them. Flash out of Cars to try and get back as Monkey is starting to heal up here. But again, who is left to deal damage in this fight? Karis is just tickling this Ambessa, who's constantly dashing through all these tanks. The Azir turret gonna get knocked down, and EDG can finally set their sights back on more structures. And WE have to be very careful where they want to really pick their chance to recall. It's a 2-man split here from EDG now. Angel and ZDZ, the solo laners, will push up 1 wave, while 2 damage dealers tangle with Baron a 3rd and likely final time.
That unironically looked like the best to fight WE have had all game long, but it's too little, it's too late. The Ocean Soul provides too much safety, and EDG are too durable at this point. They're going to knock down this Baron and all wear purple. Like, people that love money getting out...
There's some money.
Out by the EDG members.
Yeah, you're right. If only you could tap into the lore of your characters when you're down 9k gold in a very important game of League of Legends. If only. All right, hold on. Leave is a bit out of position here. Good dodge on the unstoppable onslaught. The slow will come across. Shockwave has to be used defensively. Leave will turn for the bullet time, but will get shut down. And Xiaohao, he's chasing down About, but he's not going to find that kill. Broomwing forces out the GA. There was a big pop blast on Parukia, but now Angel needs consistent damage and CDC to the back line, but he doesn't even find the kill on Cube. He's taking up turret aggro. Takes about 5 or 6 shots, and it somehow doesn't matter. ZDZ goes right back out where he came from. But Leave's mispositioning woes continue to hamper EDG's potential. They go even in a fight they had no business being that close in.
WE hold the line. Angel's going to stay and keep applying pressure onto this bot side, and that Ocean Soul is allowing him to heal up and really be healthy in what is essentially a 1v3 on the bot side now. He's doing as much damage as he possibly can over to Monkey, but he's got to be very careful not to overstell his welcome.
Oh my lord. Who's really overstaying right now, Quacks? It doesn't really feel like it's Angel.
Nope. The Ocean Soul is really providing that sustain that he needs in order to look more aggressive. Knocks down the turret, opens up the base of be able to look for this soul that's coming up in about a minute as we do go back to the replay. And yeah, Leave.
Quacks, he has flash. He has flash his entire time.
Please, man.
Oh, hold on. Is ZDZ killing Carson live? Yep, he is. Oh, you didn't need to do the public execution, ZDZ. This guy's freestyling on the Ambessa right now.
And ZDZ kind of making up for his earlier mispositions by his AD carry. Now it's a 4v5. All the lanes are pushing, and I don't think the Elder is going to be contestable by WE here, especially if Monkey goes down, as he is chipped down to about half HP. This Mundo really not able to deliver the damage and be that just walking tank that we expect him to be in, and like Monkey has displayed so many times over the course of his games playing it.
I know you wanted us to disagree for the sake of fun arguments on our Group Ascend talk for these two teams. We're going to have to tab that conversation because Cube is going for a very deep ride in enemy territory here. Monkey's going to try and lead the charge like Mundos do. Not a care in the world. CC spell shield. I don't really care about that. I've got maximum dosage, and I've got a date with Elder. Can he get in here? Pop Blossom's going to delay him, and he won't pick up the Elder. And now the turn will come out. But down goes Monkey, and the Elder Dragon is making his statement on the map with these executes. There's another one. A bout will go down. CDZ picks himself up a pretty big triple kill. We'll find another one on top, taking down Karis, and that will polish off maybe one of the most dominating wins from start to finish from EDG, as they'll take a 1-0 series lead in their final series of Group Perseverance.
WE definitely the favorites of this best of 3, but EDG with a statement game